video a few weeks ago, the newly released Smith & Wesson Shield. Can you give us an update on how that's doing?
Yeah, I was very lucky to be picked as a small from a small group of people to go up to Smith & Wesson for the release of the pistol, and great place, great bunch of people. I just want to give a little shout out to the folks at Smith. They really are a class act, and it's neat to walk through the factory. It's like old school and new technology combined, and there's like grandpa, dad, and son working in the same place, and you just don't see a lot of stuff, manufacturing facilities like that in America anymore, and it was just kind of refreshing to see that. So I just want to give them a little shout out. But this is the Shield. This is the 9mm Shield, and it's running great. We've put we're somewhere around 1,250 or 1,300 rounds through it now, with probably a solid half of that being wolf ammo, somewhere around the halfway mark. But the gun's working fantastically. I have put some excess big dots on it, and they're working great. And I just have a lot of positive things to say about this. Now, what I'm getting online on my videos is, well, I thought you said only Glocks, blah blah blah. Okay, I like Glocks, but that whole Glock thing is absolutely was tongue-in-cheek. You wouldn't go wrong with a Glock 9mm no matter what, but there are other good guns, and the Smith & Wesson Shield is a good gun. Now people are asking, is this going to replace my Glock 19 or something like that? Absolutely not. I have no plans for it to replace anything that I'm currently carrying, my 19 or my 26. But it is a neat pistol, and this is a pistol that I recommend to people that say the Glock is too big for their hands, which that's typically a training issue more than a firearms issue. But this is a gun that I would recommend to people with smaller hands or whatever the case may be. And what I say about the Shield is that this is the smallest fighting pistol ever made, and what I mean by that is that this gun is heavy duty. You can put a lot of rounds through it. I plan on taking this particular gun through classes and running the rounds up on it, seeing how it handles itself over time. But I'll go ahead and tell you, with over 1,000 rounds through it, it already surpasses every pocket pistol I've ever been around and ever used. It is a heavy-duty, reliable weapon, and I look forward to some good things. Now, the funny part is I was hoping Smith, because they didn't tell us what they were taking us up there for other than a release of a new gun. And I assumed it was a handgun, but I was really hoping it was going to be like a Glock 19 sized pistol, which they have the full size M&P, which is about the same size as a 17, and then they got the compact, which is kind of a little bit bigger than a 26 and a little bit smaller than 19. It just I don't really care for it, but I was really hoping they would do that. Now, they didn't say they were going to build that gun, but Smith & Wesson, come on, most popular handgun on the face of the earth, Glock 19. Go ahead and buy into that. What the final thing I'll say about this, about the M&P series of pistols in general, is that finally somebody in America has got their fucking head out of their ass, and they're building a gun that people can depend their lives on. So thank you, Smith & Wesson, for the M&P series of pistols. Thumbs up from Tactical Response. If you can't stand Glocks, buy an M&P.
Now, is the XS something that they're going to put into production, or is that something you've just got put on for your gun?
The question is, will Smith offer this?
Right. Yeah.
Right now, no. Probably Smith will never offer big dots on this gun, because they're trying to keep the price point as low as possible, and they make most of their stuff in house, and they can do it really cheap. So the sights that come on it, which are good notch and post sights, but they're notch and post sights, they'll probably stay on it because they want to get this gun that cheapest price point. What I'm seeing this gun going for is around $380 in gun shops, $380 to $390 in that price range, and which I think is a fair deal.